All right, let's talk about your top 10 Eagles players of
This
all
was
time.
very hard. I
This
don't
was
know how
not
it was for
easy. And
you.
then,
My list of guys that I nominated is longer than my top 10 list. I wanted to throw everybody in it. We were thinking about doing a Mount Rushmore. Four is not enough. Top five wasn't enough. We needed a top 10. So
top
let's
10
go.
damn near
We'll
wasn't
we'll
enough.
we'll go backwards 10 to 1. Let's go you, me,
Yep.
and talk about the players that we have. So why don't you start?
Okay, so my opening is actually someone that you mentioned at the beginning of the pod, and someone that I didn't know much about, but I then did a little research and watched his highlights.
Mm.
And
Mm.
I mean, I've heard his name, but I didn't really realize how much of a stud he was back in the day.
Okay.
And it's Steve Van Buren.
Stevie.
Stevie's my number 10.
Wow. So Stevie's name floats out there a lot between in the Eagles community, and I think I need to wait until we do our portion of the history of the birds on
Yeah.
his era because I just don't know anything about him. But
And
tell me.
so they have some highlights on YouTube and watching him play, he was a bus. This man, you couldn't tackle him. He was
Really?
just a dog. Everywhere,
Okay.
he's blocking, stiff arming, he's
Helmet
knocking people
era,
down.
obviously, right?
Yeah,
So
helmet
they
era,
had the leather helmets.
leather helmet era. But he led the league in rushing four times.
MVP,
He
if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. He
Okay.
in 1947 he became the second NFL player in history to rush over 1,000 yards, which is huge.
Wow. Second
Like
ever.
second ever in history. So like imagine, Saquon just ran for 2,000 yards. He was the eighth to
Right.
do it.
Right.
So Steve was the second to run for 1,000.
All right, so so Steve's your 10. I love it. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna say that. I absolutely love it. That's a big fan move right there to do some research too. I went in no research, just
Okay.
kind of what I've felt throughout my life of these guys. Longevity played a factor into it for
Definitely.
me. Wins, Super Bowl
Big,
wins
of course.
played a factor for me. And then just Philadelphia-ness, and then just how much I like them,
Yeah. Okay.
watching them play. So 10 for me. Having said that, Jalen Hurts.
Nice.
Jalen Hurts is my top 10. I mean, what
Okay.
more could you ask for? If he were to retire now, I think he is still got accolades as a Philadelphia Eagle. How much he's won, a
hmm
Super Bowl MVP, that
hmm
really helps him get into my top 10 there. And I think he's only going to move up the list over the next 5 to 10 years.
And just his composure. I mean, the way that he goes about his business is different.
It
I
affects the whole locker room.
Mhm.
The whole franchise, really. Like, I think Sirianni's a better coach because of Jalen's attitude. I think Howie's a better GM because of Jalen's, and it bounces off of each other. They're all competitive. They're all relentless. But Jalen just brings like a weird one-track mind attitude that you don't see often in athletes.
No. Yeah, I'm
It's
curious,
Jordan, it's
like,
Brady, it's,
mhm.
like Tiger Woods. It's pretty high level
Like the
guys.
mentality this year after winning and not watching the banner drop and like not really
Hmm.
caring about that ceremony. And like in every
Yeah.
interview, everyone's talking about how that was last year. We're not
Yeah.
even thinking about that this year.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I don't recall when we won in 2017 if that was the energy. I feel like we were pretty stoked to get our first Super Bowl.
I think we were so stoked. Probably weren't the more talented team, so that's different too.
Yeah.
Who's your franchise quarterback? You got this guy that went absolutely nuts. And
hmm
should we snake this? Should I go next and then you
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
with your nine? Okay, so that because I got a good transition here. Number nine, Nick Foles.
Number nine.
Number nine for number nine.
Love it.
If you look at his overall stats, he had that unbelievable year where he first came in with Chip Kelly.
Yep.
But he gave us our first Super Bowl.
Yeah,
He
you
played
can't.
out of his mind in those playoffs. After we were so worried about Carson going down, went toe to toe with the best quarterback of all time and Tom
He
Brady
caught the
and beat
ball.
him. He caught the ball in the end zone on Philly Philly. Not only that, he called the play.
He called, hey, should we run Philly Philly? Yes.
Let's do it.
Let's fucking do it.
And like
That
executed.
is, I mean, I love it. I
So I got my
you're
our two
talking
Super
right
Bowl
up my
MVPs, two quarterbacks, 10 and 9 for me.
And again, the mentality of Nick Foles during the playoffs, like the team rallied around him.
Divine intervention
It
is
was
how I explain that playoff run.
it was insane.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
down to
fun. So
the
fun.
missed field goal.
Flew you in from California to
I had
watch the
flown that
game.
day. I flew from Columbia to LA,
That's right.
dropped
Yeah.
my bag off, went back to LAX, flew out
Yep.
to Colorado, watched the
Yep.
game with y'all,
Like
got
if
drunk,
somebody's looking at your travel logs, they're like, what the hell's this guy doing?
got on a plane that night, sat next to a Vikings fan.
I had to continue to get drunk by myself since dad took you to the airport.
Because yeah,
So
we had to leave immediately. I
it was
had
just
to, I mean, TMI, but I had to boom boom on the plane. Oh my God. I don't know
that's
if you've
never
ever boom
good.
boom on a
But what are
plane,
you gonna
but
do? What are you
I
gonna do?
mean,
There's
I
no,
was in a rush. I was in a mad rush. I had no
you
time.
hold it. You hold
Cheesesteak was
it.
sitting.
You hold it.
You hold it on the plane. It's a two and a half hour flight. I didn't even sit down. I put my bag in the thing. I went, give me a sec.
Probably smelling like tequila next to whoever poor person that had to sit
The
next to
Vikings
you.
fan. I sat
Oh,
down
you said that right, Vikings fan. Hilarious.
I had my Carson Wentz jersey on.
And that probably hurt him or her because we had just crushed the Vikings in the NFC Championship
Beat
game
them to
and
get,
then won the Super Bowl in Minnesota.
and I was drunk.
Beautiful.
So I
As
let
was
them hear
I. Yeah.
it.
But so fun, so fun. All right, so give me
Yeah,
your
my
nine.
number nine. My number nine is it's less about because this is a player that I just vividly remember a specific play so deeply. And it kind of
Oh, I know who this is.
curated my fandom at a young age.
I know who this is.
And it's Sheldon Brown.
Absolutely. Against Reggie Brown.
And he, Reggie
Reggie,
Bush.
yeah. Reggie
When
Bush
he hit
in the
Reggie
playoffs.
Bush in the playoff, we were watching that in the basement. I'll never
So
forget.
good.
He
Yep.
laid that dude out, and then he was
Yep.
crawling, and then and Reggie Bush got up, and then he fell back down because he was seeing stars.
He
I
was
just
trying to get
saw
up and be tough, but when you got the wind
couldn't.
knocked out of you like that.
I just
And
saw him
clean
talking
hit. I
about
think
it.
in today's game it would still be a clean hit.
Whoa, I
Shoulder
don't know. You
gets the
seen
ball.
that?
No, you said no. You
It's a
said no.
hard hit.
That's
Yeah,
15
that's
yards.
15 for sure. If the
Uh-huh.
Reed Blankenship hit was 15, that thing is.
Love Sheldon Brown, his counterpart, Lito Shepherd. We
Hmm.
got them in round one, round
Round one,
two, I
round two. Yeah.
believe, and then we did with Q and Cooper this last year. So
Yes.
I love that pick by you.
I
Sheldon
love
Brown
him.
was definitely on my side. Nominees didn't make
Yep.
my top 10, but
He had
to
a
have
he
that be
had
a core memory of yours growing up,
exactly. And so
really cool.
that's like a play. I remember seeing that play and being like, I need a jersey. I was like,
Yeah,
I'm a
right,
fan for life. And
right, right.
his best season was 2009 with us. He had 5 picks and a pick for a touchdown, which is
Nice.
pretty
Okay.
solid.
Pick
It's a
six,
solid year.
five. Five's a great
5 is
year for
good
a cornerback.
for a
Unbelievable.
corner.
Yeah.
I mean, that's huge. We didn't
Yeah.
have anybody with 5 last year, did we?
CJ?
CJ had at least 4.
I think he had 4 or 5.
Yeah,
Yeah. Dog.
but big time.
All right, cool.
Uh,
Nice. I like that. Give me your 8.
7.
No,
My 7.
your 7.
You knew it was coming. Had to happen.
No, wait. You just did your 9.
Oh yeah, 8.
Yeah, 8. Yeah,
You're
yeah.
right, 8. Uh, my number 8 is number 12, Randall Cunningham.
Really? Randall. Man.
Had to throw Randall out there.
You
Now
got a
again,
good
I
change the
didn't
game. Randall changed the
change
game.
the game. Here's what happened because I didn't grow up with Randall, obviously, and
Yep.
so I only get to live
However,
vicariously through his um, YouTube videos. However,
right. Dad had the 12 jersey
12
of the
jersey.
old Kelly
He had
Green,
the
and
OG
that's
Cunningham jersey.
pictures of us wearing it growing up.
Hmm.
So we knew who Randall was and
Yep.
how important he was for the franchise and how good he was.
And he in 1990, he threw for 3,466 yards, ran for another 942, and had
Talk about it.
35 total touchdowns.
This guy ran for almost 1,000 yards as quarterback
And threw for 3,500.
and threw for 3,500. I mean, that's crazy.
That's
Coming from Stevie Van
insane.
Buren, the Joey Carter's days, like
Yeah.
it's a big jump.
Stud. So,
Really
and he
cool.
was like the elusive quarterback. He changed the game. He put a different game on the map in a way that,
And I love that Jalen like looks up to him, Donovan, Vic, as
yeah,
the quarterbacks that have come through Philly. There's a kind of a brotherhood there,
yep.
So Randall, honestly didn't even think about Randall.
Wow.
That hurts me. That hurts my
Randall.
soul right now because how can you forget a 12? You
Right.
know? So
A 12.
that's a good pick. All right, I got two up now. Eight for me, Jason Kelsey.
Okay, respect.
Yeah, Jason Kelsey hopped into my 10. It's the tenacity, just everything that he was as a player, undersized, sixth round draft pick, fought
What?
for everything that he earned, what,
What?
and helped win our first Super Bowl. I think he was a big part of that team. Had ups and downs, just like Howie did, where like he had a bad season, was going to get traded, and then he pops back, has one of the best seasons of his career. Eagles win the Super Bowl. Then it's the speech
Oh
for
man.
me too that kind of catapults him up the list. That
Absolutely iconic.
brings the whole team in there and has their backs. Like he'll give you the shirt off of his back and he'll help you out with whatever you need. I think that just embodies what the team is supposed to be. And he took the torch from O lineman Jeff Stout and has now passed it on to Cam Jurgens, Landon and Jordan, who are now leaders of that offense and that offensive line. So Jason in there for me at
Respect.
at
Respect.
number eight.
I mean, he's an absolute legend. He
Yeah.
and again, like that underdog
It's kind of
mentality.
more off I mean, a bowling ball on the field, you could pull him around on runs and he's gonna
He was
block the
quick.
hell out of safeties and corners and linebackers. Absolutely love that. A weapon out there. But I think it's more off the field stuff too, of just how like
How he carried
he
himself.
embodies Philadelphia
Yeah.
and is like kind of the mayor now, so
Shout out to Kelsey.
shout out to the Kelseys.
6'2".
Six for me. My guy, Brian Westbrook.
I mean, come on.
Love everything about him.
Everything
I
about
mean,
him.
I
Three
love when
six.
I love when he speaks, how he talks about the team, how he sees the game, and then watching him play as a dual threat receiver in the backfield and how the wiggle that he had, and could still get, north and south. I just love watching Brian Westbrook growing up. Don't know what his stats are compared to the other guys, like, throughout the years, but for me, I loved watching that guy play.
I was going through some of his highlights too, and he and I don't know if Shady modeled his game at all after him, but he
There's some
kind of ran
similarities
like
there.
Shady.
Yeah.
Because they weren't like they were shifty, but they were also like powerful.
Now I believe Westbrook also had
He had the big, yeah,
the big shoulder
he had the big
pads.
old shoulder pads
He looked twice as
for
wide
sure.
as he actually was,
Yeah,
So that was kind of fun in that
yeah.
era to like watch too. But just an electric player out of the backfield, so fun to watch.
Just part of that five NFC championship team too.
Yep,
Like
yep,
iconic. That's the Eagles we grew up with, really.
yes, it is. Yep,
Those are the
yep,
core memories of the Birds
yep.
back in those days. Um, okay,
Okay,
so
give me two.
I'm up. I got for my what am I on 7?
No, I think you're on
10, 8, yeah, 7.
five.
I'm on 7 because I did Randall Cunningham last. I do 7-6 now, right? And then you're on 5.
Okay, right.
Um, I've got the one, the only Fletcher Cox.
Fletch, the sharpshooter.
Big Fletch. I mean, that man,
Unbelievable. I also forgot about Fletch.
oh,
How can
Fletch.
I, it's how quickly when they just go
How
fish and hunt
quickly.
after retirement and they're not in the news anymore, you
Not
forget it.
everywhere.
You forget about these guys. But oh my God,
Fletcher
Fletch is the
Cox.
man.
I mean, from day one, Bird for
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
Absolute stud. His best season was in 2018. He had 10.5 sacks.
Nice. Double digits.
Monster. But he also
Everybody had
just,
double digits that year.
yeah. And he also just plugged the middle. Like, good
Yeah.
luck running the
Stop the
ball
run.
when Fletcher Cox is in the game.
Yep.
He's in there. all
I've
day,
heard
every
Jason
day.
Kelsey say that Fletcher Cox had the strongest grip he ever felt out of anybody
Mm.
that he played.
And it's Big Fletch. I mean,
Big, you
he
love
just
Big Fletch.
seems like
Started getting a little thin
mm,
up top in
happens.
the last couple of years,
You know, wearing that helmet so much, I can't imagine it's good for the
starts
hairline.
rubbing off
It just
the
rubs it right
that
on back.
good that good hairline. Love the Fletch call right in the middle of your top five.
Big
Unbelievable pick
Fletch.
there. Yeah.
And then, right after that, you know who I'm going to go with. I'm all smiles when I think about this man.
He's coming up for me too.
5'5".
BG.
BG. Ah,
I love this man.
I mean, how could you not? He's
Uh-huh.
got to be the nicest guy on the planet, it seems like.
And I love the way he talks trash because it's with a
Oh, it's my
smile.
favorite thing because
Uh-huh. You can
he
sit
off
and
the
watch those
field,
videos
he's the
all
best.
day.
He seems like the best. Walter Payton winner, right? He
He
won Man
seems
of the
like a
Year.
great husband, a great
Father,
father,
a great guy in the
like
community. He gives back.
yes, yes.
And then on the field, you better not come down here.
And one of the only couple of Eagles that have two Super Bowl rings. Let's throw that out there. And not only did he just get it, came back from a torn tricep early so that he could play in that Super Bowl with his guys. And he was still flying around out there doing the BG thing.
Come on, man.
Love
BG for
BG.
life.
Okay,
Love BG.
good pick there. Me coming up with number five, 2-5,
Shady?
holding that thing like a breadbasket all the way out here. So I got LaShawn
Hold on that
McCoy coming
ball.
in, coming out of number five. I believe he is the top rusher
Rusher for the Eagles.
for the Eagle in Eagle franchise history. We lost a couple of years with him. Real
Chip
shame,
Kelly.
real shame that happened
We're
because
gonna talk. That's the dark area.
I always consider him an Eagle, no matter where he was at. He just and continues to do it while on his shows.
Mhm.
Love that he stuck around, but just so fun to watch play. That snow game,
Oh,
like
oh,
that's a core memory for the Eagles of
absolutely.
that snow game to see LaShawn, doing his thing. So he's coming in for
And
me
absolutely balling out.
at
And
number
I
five, and I
had
feel
the
we're gonna have some crossover here in the top
I
couple
you've
probably.
mentioned some people that I have already
Sure. Okay.
that I
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
talked about too.
And then for me, number four, our guy Brandon Graham.
Come on.
Yeah. So I had
G.
him a little bit. I had him a little bit higher.
Yeah. Yeah. So and for my number four, I have and this is kind of crazy. I got Jalen Hurts.
Okay.
I got Jalen Hurts at number four.
Already top three, and
I
I see
think
why. I see why.
hmm I mean,
Yeah.
it's the mentality. It's
Yep.
not, it's got nothing to do with the stats.
Right.
The dude is just so locked in. I feel like he can get anybody to rally behind him.
Thank God how we drafted him, and we were all upset.
We were all pissed.
Oh, so upset.
Oh
That was
boy.
COVID. We were all home. We were already upset because we couldn't hang out.
Couldn't do anything.
Yep.
And then you go off and get a quarterback in the second round when we have Carson Wentz, who's our
Love that
franchise
video of
player,
him getting drafted and putting the Eagles hat on, and he's just stoic as he always
locked
is.
in.
I'm about to go
Yeah.
win multiple Super Bowls.
Stout. I mean, during the Super Bowl when he was like,
So
"You
I'm
told
saying,
me you were gonna bring me rings. Thank you for trusting me."
that's right. Good thing you
Oh,
listened.
come on, man. And him and Devontae Smith, like their
Yeah.
connection, AJ
Yep.
Brown, they were best friends. Oh man. I mean, it's just you love to see it.
Yep. So
And
10
that
for
one,
me. He's going to climb fast all the way up to three for you. Very interesting.
four.
Four.
Here I
Sorry,
got him at
four.
four. Yeah.
Yeah. Four for you. Okay.
Yeah. And
Awesome.
then my
Awesome.
third,
Hmm.
you have also mentioned, need we say more? The man has a statue.
Nick Foles.
It's Big Dick Nick.
Okay.
I mean,
Great.
how
Okay.
could
So
you
my
not?
quarterbacks were a little bit lower. Your quarterback's a little bit higher on your list, but for the same reasons, right?
Same reasons. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
So
Nick
Nick
Foles.
Nick ahead of Jalen though.
Yeah, because he brought us our first.
Interesting. Because he'll always you never forget your
You
first.
never forget your the man
You know
has
what
a
I mean?
statue.
It'll be a little uncomfortable, you're excited, but you never
You're
forget your
nervous,
first.
but Nick Foles is gonna take care of you, baby.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. That's right. We love Nick Foles. All right, I like those picks. Three for me. That was three for you, right,
Yeah.
Nick? Okay, three for me. Guy we haven't talked about, and kind of maybe for you would be like a Randall Cunningham for me that you just haven't thought about? Reggie White.
Mm,
This
Reggie White.
guy,
I mean,
unbelievable talent.
absolute stud.
Absolute stud. Sucks that
Absolute
we traded him to
monster.
Green Bay and then they go and win a couple of championships. We should have figured that contract deal out. If he was on the team now, no way we let him out the door. Absolutely no way.
Never.
Um, big Reggie coming in
I
at
love that pick. I
number
think
three
that
for
he
me.
is a monster and
Yeah,
deserves to be ranked in the top. I
yeah,
might have him coming.
very high. I love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, two for me. He's on the team still. We don't know how much longer. Lane Johnson.
Nice. Respect.
I think Lane Johnson quietly has had the best Eagles career, consistently performs well,
Hmm.
great leader in the locker room, keep things in perspective, doesn't get too high, doesn't get too low. Has the right mentality approaching the game. Love how he plays it. Lane's the man. I just love Lane. I think he's
And
so
you
good. One of
love
my
what a
favorite
great
Eagles
story because he was
all
going to
time.
retire. He was having the mental health issues.
Yep,
He
after his
wasn't sure if he
ankle.
wanted to play anymore. And
Yep,
then he came, and that was pre-Super Bowls. And
pre
then
both Super Bowls.
he comes
Yeah,
back, gets a Super Bowl, sticks
yep.
around. I mean, hey, if
Stay another couple years, Lane. Come on now.
I was gonna say if this is his last round, let's get him a bowl, boys. Come on.
I agree.
Let's
Let's do what we did for
let's
BG last year, and
let's do
Lane's
what we
still
should
playing
have
at a
done
high
for
level.
Jason in
Just
22.
so good, so good. So that brings me to number one. Why don't you catch us up to your number
Okay,
one?
so
Then
my
we'll
number
both.
two might
Yeah,
be your number one.
really,
We know him.
we love him.
We love him. They call him
Weapon
the weapon.
X.
Come on now. I mean,
Wolverine, baby.
he is a
Yeah,
beast. I mean,
yeah.
nobody hit like Brian Dawkins. That
He
man,
is the Philadelphia Eagles. If you need to
he
get
is
motivated, just listen to
embodied.
him. Just listen to him talk on the field, off the field, doesn't matter. This guy will get you
I'm about to
pumped.
just start writing things into ChatGPT and have it read back in Brian Dawkins' voice. Wake up to that
Talk to
every
me
morning.
like you're Brian
Talk to
Dawkins.
me like you're Brian Dawkins.
Okay, so that's your number
Um,
two. I'll just go say that's my number one favorite player of all time. Number
yep,
20, I think, is so
number
hard.
20.
Safety, slightly undersized, but how could you call him undersized?
Had the murdered out visor back in the
His biceps are
day.
the size of my like waist. He's just such a good player. Played with also smart,
Hmm.
right? Like fumble recoveries, punt returns from the safety position. Who's doing that? Maybe Cooper DeJean this year. We'll see. But interceptions, could track the ball, not dropping interceptions, like flying to go make tackles.
Literally
Like
flying, like
flying,
through the
like
air.
picking guys up and suplexing them down to the ground,
Suplexing,
not getting
dude.
a flag or a fine. He is the best
Yes.
Eagle of all time, my favorite Eagle of all time. I don't think he'll ever get close to anybody else taking that spot for me. But you have somebody else at number one. Who you got?
Well, so before we move on from Dawkins, I do have a quick stat line. In 2006, he had 98 total
Talk to
tackles,
me.
five
Okay.
forced fumbles,
Yeah.
and four interceptions.
I mean, this guy's unreal.
Almost 100 tackles, five fumbles, and four picks.
Everywhere, on the field everywhere.
It's an all pro. That's
Jim
all that
Johnson,
is.
Swiss Army knife.
Hmm.
You
And
can
my
build a
number
team around
one,
this guy.
you said him earlier. I did not forget him.
Reggie.
Reginald.
He was that dominant that he got in front
He,
of B-Dog for you.
because here's why. 198 career sacks. To this day, still the second most ever.
Wow.
That's
Even with the
crazy.
passing league where you can get more sacks in
Yep.
a in your career.
So you imagine if he played now,
Yeah.
198 sacks in his career.
Two away from 200. That would have been
Two
awesome.
away.
But
I know.
yeah, yeah.
Sure
But
he
Reggie, I
wanted it.
mean, okay, so I love that. We did talk about Reggie a little bit. I'm gonna run down my list real quick of others.
Yeah. Oh, you got some honorable
I got
mentions.
others that you'll probably have there too. And we're probably forgetting a few. It really hurt me to not put McNabb in my top 10.
Same.
He's 11 for
Yeah.
me. I think because Nick Foles won a Super Bowl. If Nick Foles doesn't win that Super Bowl, he's not in top 10. And Donovan is in there somewhere. you know.
100%.
I think I'd take
Yeah,
Jalen over him at this
same.
point in their careers. You know, he just didn't get the one. He didn't get the
He
bull,
couldn't make it
you
happen.
know.
And
But he
like
was the quarterback for our team of us growing up as young kids, loving
loved
what the Eagles were
Donovan
doing,
McNabb growing up.
just slinging it, all over the place.
Uh-huh.
Could run a little bit when he needed to too.
Yeah, he had a little wheels on him,
Um, a couple of guys that could crawl into the top 10 depending on how their careers go. Saquon,
of course.
unbelievable first year.
I mean,
Couldn't be
2K
any
say.
better, right? You keep doing that. He could definitely hop into that quarter. I love Devontae Smith and everything that his mentality brings. He's just so good, so cold.
Same.
Just does his thing. And AJ. So if those three guys have careers, they could probably pop into this top 10 list. And then quickly, Sheldon Brown and his running mate Lito Shepherd. You had Sheldon in there because of the one play. I thought Lito Shepherd was absolutely awesome to watch too.
Also a stud.
Uh, Jeremiah Trotter Sr. I loved
Yeah.
watching him play. He was just so cold. Hard dude, hard-nosed dude. John Runyon on the line,
Yeah.
one of the toughest mofos like you'll
Hmm.
ever, see. Loved him. Zach Ertz.
He's one I didn't think of really.
Yeah, you don't think
Runyon.
of some of these linemen. Zach
Zach
Ertz,
Ertz. I
big
mean,
Super
he was
Bowl.
big Super Bowl. He
I
didn't
think
even
he
cross
had.
my mind.
I
It's
know.
a
He was one
shame.
that kind of came later for
Shout out to
me.
Zach Ertz. He's a legend.
We love Zach. He stayed in the community with his wife.
Yeah.
Like
It's
he is
kind
a
of a
Philly
shame he's on the
guy.
Commanders now, but
Real shame because he plays well against us too.
I know you don't like it.
And
You
you love to cheer
really
for
don't.
Zach, but not when he's wearing that
Not when he's,
jersey.
yeah, never.
But still doing it. Happy for him. Deuce Staley, so fun to watch. Talk about big shoulder pads. This guy,
Deuce.
Deuce, like he could carry a whole defensive line on his back and pick up 6 yards.
Yeah, 100%.
Harold Carmichael, don't know a lot about, but I know that he floats out there, so it'll be interesting to see when we go through the history of the birds
Yeah.
if he kind of comes in there. Stevie Van Buren, you
Hmm.
mentioned him. He is in your top 10, and Chucky. Did you say Chuck?
No.
Okay, so he might sneak in there too as just being he played both ways. We'll learn more about him as we
Yeah.
do history of the birds. I got a curveball for you. David Akers.
I thought about David.
Did
I
you now?
definitely did. Because you know why?
Number
Because
two.
when he was
Love this guy.
when he announced, was it, I think it was in Dallas, and he announced our
Iconic.
pick.
After
Iconic.
we won the first Super Bowl, telling Dallas, you when last time you were in the Super Bowl, these draft picks hadn't even been born.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, he's a legend. And you know what?
absolute
And if you're
legend.
gonna throw him out, then Jake Elliott might have to like be in the mix eventually.
Okay, right. Can he be in the mix? I think Jake in our first Super Bowl run was the catalyst with that 61
60
yarder.
yard
And Carson said, "I'm going to give him my paycheck if he makes
paycheck.
this." Ended up giving half of it to Jake, I believe,
Hmm.
or sending it to charity or something. Kind of a givesies backsies on
Are you
that,
gonna pay him or not?
if
You
you
know,
ask
like what
me,
we doing?
but that made us go on a run. He had a bunch of big kicks. He played not so well in the season last year, but played, pretty well in the
Absolutely
playoffs
balled out in the playoffs.
last year
Hit
to
a he was didn't miss a kick in the Super Bowl.
flawless in the Super Bowl,
Flawless in the Super
Yeah.
Bowl.
Jakey,
About
always
to
gonna
make
make
ye.
you.
You see
So
the during the preseason, some announcer was like, "I think we should start calling this guy Jake the Make."
Ross Tucker, who is a big Eagles guy, real shame that he said that for him because he's really close to the Eagles.
What are we doing here?
Yeah.
The
Okay,
hell?
cool. So let's that wraps up our top 10.
Top 10,
Interested to go
top
back
10.
after our history of the birds and
See if it
see if that's
changes.
shifted
Yeah.
at all. Maybe do a little bit more research on stats and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So I
Yeah.
love your
That was
top 10.
fun.